So I wanted to do a video about God of War. The new God of War game has come out, and it is so fucking disappointing. There's going to be a lot of discourse about this, and I'm sure people are going to say I have an L take, but I'm going to prove you completely wrong. The only reason why I think this game is any sort of interesting is because the person that came out, or the whoever it was that makes the game and stuff, that's like head, was talking about how this is her. Whenever she died, she thought it didn't. Her plan didn't work, and that they're not safe. So her mission now in this game is to return back, is to go back, to be revived. That is the only reason why any of this shit is even relevant. Because if you look at this as a whole, this is the most dumbest move that these people have done in God of War. Fucking stupid. I mean, they're already DEI-ing it in Ragnarok because you can't have a mythology where it's all white or anything like that because that's bad. Because white people are bad. You got to remember that. That's how a lot of the AAA gaming industry here in the West is that white people are bad. Oh boy, my skin color is so bad. So it kind of pisses me off. But I don't really care about that in God of War Ragnarok because it didn't really seem like it was that big a deal. But if you look at it from how they do shit, yeah, a little bit, but it's not really that big a deal. But my main fucking problem is that it is God of War. Not God of Wife, not Karen of War, it's fucking God of War. It's about Kratos. Yeah, we had his son, we played a little bit of him, but it's fucking Kratos. I don't give a shit about her. She has no relevance in the story. She is dead. It does not fucking matter about why we should even explore what happened to her. It has no relevance to the story at all. It adds nothing. The only reason why it added something is because he had to come out and say that she is trying to come back to life, which still isn't even that fucking relevant. It's not fucking relevant. And I'll explain to you why. Because in God of War, all she does is lead them to their growth as father and son, essentially. And it's all, and then in Ragnarok, it's all been wrapped up. It's all fucking wrapped up. It's all wrapped up good. Send it out. You could have done Artorias, or whatever his name is, because I can't remember right now. You could have done a game about him going off, and then Kratos like going, or like have a little bit of it where he's going off and exploring, and then like something happens, and now Kratos has got to go save his son because he was in Egypt or something like that. No, 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 nope, nope, nope. We're gonna say no. We don't want Kratos anymore because that's what the fans want, and the fans are who buys your games. We're gonna go with his wife because it's clearly a fucking DEI bullshit trope thing where they're just throwing in a woman because woman power. You can't fucking sit here and be like, oh no, you're wrong, Kenny. This is gonna be great. This is no, because you're going to, people in the comments that are going to disagree with me are more than likely going to attack me personally like they do Asmongold, but they're never going to say that I'm wrong. Because the fact is, it's stupid. Let's see what games and movies have succeeded when they've changed things up so much to where it's not the same. None. Maybe every once in a while, but no. In movies, definitely not. Bandit, quit itching your ear. Good girl. Come here. Nah, I guess she doesn't want her ear cleaned. Anyway, Freya, there's no reason for any explanation at all. Like, you can't think of any reason. Everybody, because everything would be based off of like, she has had visions, she understands what's going to happen, so she's trying to fight the visions and trying to change everything, which she did. But at the end of the reveal, we see that God of War is going to be worshipped like an actual god because of the gold statue that he sees, where he like finally understands that he is going to be worth something. But how do we get to that point? Well, I don't know. Let's just go see what his wife is doing. Fucking dumb. How stupid do you gotta be to think that that's even good? And then everybody is gonna be like, oh, it's because it's a woman. No, because honestly, it's story-wise retarded. It's retarded. Like, there's no reason for her to even be relevant in this story right now. She is dead. And you might argue that there were times, like in the first one, where he's seen her in the light before his son pulled him out after a week or however long he was fighting. That doesn't matter, because that can be looked at as just sharing the mythology, helping you understand the afterlife of things a bit, and that a lot of it is just him reaching out because he really misses her, and that his emotions are probably influencing what he's seeing. So, does not fucking have any relevance to why we're having the game. You see, there are times whenever he's dreaming and he sees her and stuff. It's a fucking dream. It's a fucking dream. Dreams are meant off of the emotions of what he was going through. Probably more of a remembrance. Maybe I think there might have been something where she tried to enlighten him, but like that's just probably him thinking of how she has talked to him before. Again, not relevant to why we should be playing as her. Now, I will get to the combat. The combat looks great. Like, the gameplay is great. Like, what do you want me to say? The gameplay's great. Like, it's God of War. It just looks so freaking cool to do. But when you look at it from a story point of view, it's so stupid. And it's such a waste of fucking time to not have Kratos as the main character, because I don't know if you know, people, but it's been like 8 fucking games. Because there's been a couple of spin-offs where he's the main character, but now we're going to change it because we think we could do better with a different character. No, you can't. When does that work out? Never fucking And when it does, it's like once in a fucking blue moon, red moon, and orange moon that happened at once. Like, this is retarded. Like, you can say I have an L take, but this is story-driven retardedness. This is story-driven dumbness. This is so stupid, because it has no relevance to the story. It adds nothing to Kratos' or his son's story. I'm just going to start calling him Loki at this fucking point. That's easier to remember. No relevance at all. None. Oh, we get to see Egypt. Who gives a shit? I would rather be Kratos. There's no creativity in this at all. This is lazy writing. This is pure retard lazy writing. Oh, what are we going to do for our next game? In the DEI group, we should add a female. The owners who are into the DEI. Yeah, you know. That sounds good. Let's do his wife. Hey, yeah, that's a great idea, his wife. Yeah, let's just have them fight Egypt like they want, except her. Woman power, yeah. Okay. That's it. That's how it went. There's no, thought process of, what's going to happen even if she comes back? How relevant is that going to be? Like, there's no indication of any of that ever at all in the other 2 games. It's just fucking visions if at all. And she's having visions of Kratos right after she dies. It's irrelevant. It's so fucking stupid. Like, the part where Kratos helps her up or some shit. It's fucking retarded. It's the same shit that Kratos was. It has no relevance. It doesn't fucking matter. It's just magic and her mind playing with things. And it's fucking stupid. It pisses me off that we have to sit here and get ruined by these fucking people who want to poison and put in their agenda. That's all this is. It's an agenda. It has nothing to do with the story. It has nothing to do with growth, even though he said, oh, she's trying to get back to blah, blah, blah. Why does that matter? We don't see her come back to life. So we're going to have to wait after this game and then go into a new game, and we have to wait to see if it's even fucking worth it. And it's so retarded. Like, at no point can you logically sit here and go, that this is going to be a relevant story that adds to God of War Kratos at all. It's not. God of War is Kratos. It's not the fucking bitch wife. It's not fucking that other bitch. It's Kratos. You could make a sensible argument with his son because he is passing the torch. A god essentially passing the torch of a god to another. You could argue all that shit. Fuck, you could even have it to where his father fucking, like, crowned him God of War. It's fucking stupid that these people can't have a single actual original thought of good fucking writing, that they can only come up with this stupid bullshit of a fucking, let's throw a woman at it. Like, come on, man. It's fucking Kratos' story. It's not this bitch's story. She's not that fucking important. She really fucking isn't because she's dead. So what about his other family? Why didn't we do that with his other family? It's a different set of people back then. I understand that. Not the same people who are making God of War now, but like, well, why didn't we do that? Well, why wasn't that a thing? Why can't we bring back his old family? No, we're gonna just fucking deal with her. Like, it's so stupid. It's so utterly stupid. It irritates the piss out of me. And, like, you could argue that maybe the mask has some relevance. Who fucking cares? The mask has already been handled. Odin's gone forever. How about the fact that they said, oh, this is the death. This is where gods go to die. Where's Zeus? Where's all them pantheons? Where are they? Why isn't there a little tease of that? That would at least add to it that now she would find out a lot more, but she already knows about Kratos, I bettin'. So still, irrelevant. This game is poorly written. Not poorly made, poorly written. I will defend God of War on one thing. It looks good. The gameplay looks crisp, clean, and clear. Like, I mean, it's really kind of hard to really fuck that up now. That it's like with the Hitman games, they have their fucking flow, and they didn't really change up the gameplay or nothing. They just kind of improved on it, like, you know, down to the, you know, 110 type shit. And like the Hitman games, if you go and play them, they're good. Like, you're not gonna have to worry. And this is what the same thing with God of War. Like, they've got their gameplay down. They don't need to change it up. They know what they're doing. But the writers are just so goddamn brain dead lost. It's unbelievable. Like, you could have easily had it to where he decides that he needs to travel because he needs to grow more after this realization of everything that has happened with Ragnarok and his son. He feels like maybe I need to travel to other places to actually learn to become a better god. Could have gone to Egypt. There had been conflict. They start attacking him. Maybe they try and find... Maybe they get mad, they invade his place, or try... Like, there's... Like, me, I'm fucking coming up with all this shit that would probably be cool, and then, like, you could do something where it's like, you know... Shit, you could really be a fucking bastard and just have it to where, oh no, he thinks his son is dead, now he's on this big rampage. But that would kind of take away from, like, the depth that they have given Kratos. So that actually is kind of a bad idea now that I'm thinking about it, because with the depth of Kratos, if we had him going, like, on a traveling journey, that would probably be a lot fucking cooler than us dealing with some fucking Kratos' wife who we don't even fucking kind of care about, because the two movies are the two movies. Wow! The two games are just mainly about how Kratos and his son are growing as God and as men. But, you know, that's bad, so let's change it up and have it to where it's a fucking female and has no relevance to the fucking story other than it's the mom. And she died and she's giants. Oh, wait, he's already figuring all that damn shit out about giants. Still irrelevant. Doesn't matter if she's in the picture or fucking not. He's out doing the giant thing, trying to figure out more about who he is. His mom is dead, so why do we need to bring her back? I mean, I fucking that moment of silence is people typing in the comments to let me know I'm stupid. Or to say, oh, you're just lying. It's really because it's a female. Nah. You could have done it to where she comes back somehow, like almost immediately after his son leaves. And then, like, it could be just that she ran away from those gods. And that now they're after her because they find out there is a way to leave. So now that she's left, they're invading. You could have just skipped that whole dumbass shit and just thrown her in as like a, what the fuck? How is she back? What's going on? No, we have to know her whole story. We have to play her whole story because it's so important that we have to know. Bro, no, you don't. Like, I literally just did what you guys are going to probably do in the next movie, or in the next game. Why do I keep saying movie? I know I'm talking about a game. I mean, God of War is just so good. Like, fuck, imagine if it was like a movie. Oh, wait, no. Don't do that, because we know they're going to fucking ruin it, and it's going to be some DEI gay bullshit, because we're in the fucking West, and everybody over here is fucking retarded when it comes to creativity, it seems like. But, back to the God of War. It's just unbelievable to me that you take an 8-year franchise and then you just change the character randomly. I would like an example of when that actually worked. I'd like an example of when that was actually a good idea. Because I can't think of one off the top of my head. And if I can't think of one off the top of my head after almost actually probably 20 years of gaming, I'm pretty fucking sure I'm not wrong. I'm not. Like, you're going to have people defending it, and you're going to have people be like, oh, the gameplay's great! Yeah, that's the only thing you're going to enjoy about it. I just don't see the story being relevant at all. So that is my super hot take. Clip it, check it, let it sit, and then come back to me when I'm right, because that game's not going to do well. The fans aren't going to care. You have this huge discourse because you're having people being so retarded that it's just Kratos. We want Kratos. We didn't ask for her. And shit, I'm sure some people are like, hey, we want a son. We want to see what happens there. Fuck, that could have been like, you could have done a spin-off game, not called it God of War, gave it a whole new name, and then just start trailing off with his son. You could have literally passed the torch to his son and just gone off with it. Now, let's deal with the dead wife. Don't do the wife! Because that's the most intelligent, it's relevant to the story. Yeah, it's just relevant. Oh, I miss when gaming was good. I mean, it's good, but they're always trying to ruin something. So with that hot take, enjoy any of my other videos. Like, subscribe. I don't really say like, subscribe, but, screw it. Everybody else does. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Give me a hate comment. I don't care. But, yeah, that's my hot take. I'm not... I don't know what to say. So, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna look over here and